Let's start the fire using some of this fire bowl, lump charcoal, and a fire cup on my new Weber. Light it up. And we'll have some lit charcoal here in a few minutes. I'll go ahead and add the grate and start burning off all the other stuff on my previous cook. Then I'll come back and scrub it down. Got her loaded up with a couple of pieces of chicken and a rack of ribs that I cut down to party ribs. I'm going to keep an eye on these ribs for a bit, flip them back and forth, and see how they cook up. It's only been a few minutes, but these ribs hot and fast, directly over the coals are pretty good. I'm keeping the chicken a little bit farther away. I will put it up there in a little while. They'll probably switch spots just so they can get a little bit more direct heat on them. But I'll keep turning these ribs every few minutes or so. In fact, I want to switch those two out right now before they get too much fire on them. It's been maybe 5 minutes or so after my last clip. So as you can see, these have picked up a nice amount of char. They're not cooked all the way. I chanced them. They're not done all the way. I moved the chicken up to get some more direct heat. I'm gonna let them go for a little bit more, and then gonna flip them again, and probably bring everything back out away from the red zone. Alright, chicken and everything, the ribs are pulled back all the way from the fire as much as possible. I am going to take the ribs out and dump them in some butter, some hot honey, and some barbecue sauce. Wrap them in the aluminum foil and then put them back in the on the grill for them to cook. The chicken I'm going to pull back all the way to the end, and then have them drizzled with barbecue sauce. Hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Alright, so look at the ribs. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, I can see. The ribs and 4 packs of butter. About half a stick of butter, actually. I'm throwing some hot honey in here. Come on. Gonna add more seasoning. In this case, it's gonna be Uncle Steve's smoke bomb. Again, nice good coverage. And I'm gonna go over all that with some of his barbecue sauce. Good stuff here. Get a good coating. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, and then I'm gonna wrap these up and then put them back on the grill.
turn. More seasons of the chicken here. This is gator shake. I'm gonna move these back a bit so they don't burn. And my chicken as well. Oh, all right. Cover it up. All right, it's been about 10 minutes since I wrapped those ribs. And all that goodness, look at that, bubbling away. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes off the heat. Make sure that the chicken's cooked and ready to eat. And then we're gonna go plate everything up and eat. There's my plate. I did cheat a little and had one of these ribs off camera. Those came out delicious. Spicy, sweet, had a nice little chew to it. It's falling off the bone. Look at that, that's pretty good. Chicken with Uncle Steve's gator shake and the sauce with no name. Spot on. Cooked all the way through. Delicious. All right, that meal was pretty darn good. I've had 3 cooks on it so far since I got it, and everything's come out pretty darn good. I'm practicing on my chicken only because I always either overcook it or undercook it. So far so good. I gotta get used to the way it cooks. I'm not used to having the protein so close to the fire. But overall, everything was turned out pretty good. You'll be seeing more cooks on it throughout the summer. So I'll leave you here. Y'all have a good day. Adios.